this is today's book haul. Hello everyone. Yeah, I know I said I wasn't going to do a book haul video this week, but we went to the library as normal, returned Six of Crows because obviously it's taken up a lot of room on my shelf, and they had quite a few YA books in their sale department. So I had a look through and ended up getting 7 books for less than £2, which I thought was quite good. I'd like to share them with you. I've picked up a Frances Hardinge. This is A Face Like Glass. She's a well-known fantasy author in the YA and young readers department. Girlstruck Island and The Lie Tree are like her big ones that everybody knows about. I really like the cover to this. In fact, all the covers of Frances' books are really pretty in our library, so I quite like this one. It sounded really interesting. I don't know if you can read that. It says, child thief, madman, spy, which speaks the truth and which one lies? So it just sounds really interesting and it was a bargain. This is The Assassin's Curse by Cassandra Rose Clarke. It's book 1 in the series. I know book 2 is still on the library shelves. They haven't got rid of that one yet. I've been wanting to read this for a little while, so I've picked it up. I'm presuming it's something to do with assassins and obviously somewhere not local, and boats and stuff like that. So apparently it's a spell, some magic to do. So I'm quite looking forward to seeing what this is about, and it's not too hefty a read, which is quite nice. This is Girl of Nightmares by Kendera Blake. It's book 2 in the series. Book 1 wasn't on the shelf, so I'm presuming someone's borrowed it at the moment, which is mildly frustrating. This is all to do with ghosts, and it actually has a warning on the back saying not for young readers, so I'm presuming there's going to be a bit of blood and violence in here as well. So this could be fun to read. Like it says, it's the sequel to Anna Dressed in Blood, and I really like the covers on these. They've all got this red tinge to them. So if I can find book 1 on the shelf, when I go back in the library, I will read that and then have the second one to read. The next 2 books I've picked up are actually book 2 and 3 in a trilogy, which is rather annoying. I've got Echo and Mystic. These are the Soul Seekers trilogy by Alison Knoll. I don't know much about it, but they look really pretty. They were on my list of books to read, and I've yet to find book 1, so I'll have to keep my eyes up for that. I might have to go in the big library in the centre of town and see if they've got it there. A similar problem, I've got book 1 and 4 of a series here. This is Shadows and Burn by Paula Weston. I have actually read Shadows. I read that last summer on the beach and it was really good. It's all to do with the children of the fallen angels and how they're being hunted, or they have to join a training group. And this one follows a young girl. This one follows a young girl called Gabby, who has lost her twin brother, but then discovers there's a lot more to her memories than what she thinks, and it's really clever. I quite like the way they've mixed in sort of the religious elements of the fallen angels and all the mythology around them in a modern day setting, so it's quite clever. But yeah, so book 1 and book 4, which is a real pain. So, you know, they were the books I got from the library, which at less than £2 for all those books, I was really chuffed about. We then went into town for our monthly treat, and so first up we went into Disney, and I managed to find A Tale as Old as Time, A Twisted Tale. This is by Liz Braswell. I have actually got Once Upon a Dream, which is another book in this series. That's the first time I've seen this book about, so I picked it up, and yeah, it was an excuse to get a new bag, which, as you can see, is celebrating the new film. And then finally we went into good old Waterstones, and they had a buy one get one half price on a lot of their books. So I've picked up Wayfarer, which is the follow-up to Passenger by Alexandra Bracken. I haven't read Passenger yet, but I've got book 2. It's the same size, nice pretty cover to match the first one, so I'm really chuffed. I've got that ready to go. And then finally, I've got hold of Frostblood by Ellie Blake. Benjamin of Tombs was recommending this and said, apart from a beautiful cover, because that is beautiful, it's also a really good read, really good start to a fantasy series, so I'm looking forward to reading this one as well. So that's my rather impressive and not too expensive book haul this week. Like I said, I wasn't planning to get a whole pile of books, but if you don't pick things up when you see them, you never see them again. So I've done it. I've no idea where they're going to go. As you can see, my shelf is looking a bit full, and yeah, there's not really anywhere else to put them. So we're currently waiting for a new bookcase to be made. So we've got lots of books ready to go on there and fill it up already. How bad is that? Let me know what books you've got this week. Did you go to your local library? Did you manage to get a nice big book haul? Do use your local libraries. They do sell off a lot of old stock, and many of those books are in really good condition. Yeah, I know they've got the stamping and the barcode in them, but if you can live with that, then you're going to get your hands on some real good bargains of some really popular books. Please leave a link down below. Let me know your book hauls for this month. Thank you for watching. Bye.